Okay, so what they want us to do here is a 95% confidence interval. Remember now, this is t. This is t. So, and it's the slope. So it's going to be b1 plus t star times the SE of b1. Okay, so b1 is 0.583, and they all have that. And then my SE is 0.138. Okay, this, and this. We don't divide by the square root of n. That's only for t. This is not for slope. Where the t comes in is for the t inverse. And so my area divided by 2, my area is going to be 0.05, so this is going to be divided by 2 is 0.025. And my degrees of freedom is going to be, it was up on top, 23 minus 2, because remember for t we subtract by 2. For linear regression. And so I get B. Okay, so we did this back in the first 6 weeks, and remember either you are a position or you are spread. And there's only 3 spreads, so I remember those. And that's IQR, standard deviation, and range. Everybody else is a position. That's min, max, Q1, Q3, and then mean, and then median. Okay? Now, when you add positions, when you add that, then everything changes. If you subtract, everything changes. Same thing if you multiply or divide. With spread, it's not true. It's just multiplying and dividing. It is resilient to adding and subtracting. So, look at what they want to know. The variance. What is the variance? Okay, so when we add, we don't do anything. Okay, so remember, we got to get it up to variance. So it has a variance of 4, but we're going to multiply by 3. So that's going to be 3 squared times 4, which is 9 times 4, which is 36. Okay, so the answer is E. Okay, so let's talk about this, all right? I got rid of the top part here, and then I just wrote down what an HO and HA is. Remember, for a chi-square, HO is always independent, meaning there is no association, and HA is that there is. Okay, the way we find degrees of freedom, remember, is R minus 1 times column minus 1, so it's not A. And the chi-square could not be used because 2 of the counts in the table are less than 5. That is a true statement. Now, it's okay if 20% is less than 5. So 20% of cells. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 times 0.2, 8 times 0.2 is 1.6. So it's okay if one of them is not 5, but 2 of them. So I think 2 is the answer, but I'm going to go check the other one. The null hypothesis states that there is an association between category and opinion. Okay, remember, null hypothesis that there isn't one, so that's C. The small p-value suggests that there's an evidence of an association between category and and that is true. The chi-square test shows the fans favor the use of instant replay. Okay, what I would have to do that was go in there and see which one is the highest. But the chi-square test does not give us that information, all right? Okay, so now I'm down to B or B. Chi-square should not have been used because 2 of the counts in the table are less than 5. That is true. The small p-value suggests that there is evidence of an association. So a small p-value means we reject HO, means categories dependent on opinion. The small p-value suggests there's evidence about the use of instant replay. D is true. Okay, honestly, I don't know which one is the right answer. I would choose either B or D. Sorry. I'll have to go look that up. Okay, so here we have a matched pair, and they found statistical significance, so that means they're going to reject HO, and that it improves. So it has to be either A or B, that there is significance evidence, and it's not because 2 of the 2085. It's B, okay? Okay, so what they want in here are the ones who have 4 or more. So that's this guy right here, okay? So we're not looking at 942, we're looking at 212. And they want to know at least 1, and so if you add these two up, we get 78, so the answer is A.